Investment flows now favor completed developments with proven track records rather than speculative projects with uncertain outcomes. European and American investors comprise the largest segments of artificial island buyers, but their investment criteria have become much more sophisticated since the 2008 financial crisis. These investors demand detailed financial projections, infrastructure guarantees, and legal protections that were often absent from earlier projects. The higher standards eliminate marginal developments while ensuring that approved projects meet international quality expectations. Dubai's coastline development over the next decade will likely feature smaller, specialized artificial islands rather than massive archipelagos that characterized earlier ambitions. These focused developments will serve specific functions such as luxury resorts, technology parks, or logistics facilities that complement Dubai's broader economic objectives. The strategy prioritizes creating multiple successful projects rather than attempting singular megadevelopments that risk spectacular failure. New environmental regulations require artificial islands to achieve net positive environmental impacts through marine habitat restoration and renewable energy systems. Projects must demonstrate how they will improve local ecosystems rather than simply minimizing damage. Holcim's ECO-packed concrete on Zuha Island cut construction emissions by 42%, demonstrating how environmental considerations integrate with development economics. Climate change considerations now drive design requirements for artificial islands, with sea level rise projections integrated into all planning decisions. New developments must incorporate adaptive infrastructure that can handle changing environmental conditions over 50-year timeframes. These preparations increase upfront costs, but prevent the massive retrofit expenses that threaten existing developments. The government's tourism promotion strategy specifically highlights artificial islands as unique attractions that differentiate Dubai from competing destinations. Partnership with international travel companies and hospitality groups creates marketing synergies that benefit individual developments while promoting Dubai's overall tourism brand. These collaborative approaches provide marketing reach that individual developers could not achieve independently. Financial sector development in zones like the Dubai International Financial Center creates employment opportunities that support artificial island residential demand. The concentration of high-paying jobs in finance and technology provides a resident base that can afford premium artificial island properties while generating economic activity that justifies continued development investment. Dubai's actual priorities for artificial island development focus on creating specialized economic zones that serve the Emirates' diversification objectives rather than pursuing ambitious engineering spectacles that defined earlier projects. The emphasis has shifted toward building sustainable communities that generate consistent economic returns while supporting Dubai's transformation into a knowledge-based economy. Yet despite all these strategic changes and lessons learned, the fundamental factors that determine whether these massive projects succeed or fail remain surprisingly simple. These strategic shifts reflect a deeper understanding of what actually works in artificial island development. Palm Jumeirah thrived by nailing accessibility, finishing infrastructure first, and leveraging government support, proof that pragmatic execution beats grand visions. The World Islands and Palm Jebel Ali failed because they ignored these fundamentals, pursuing spectacular concepts without practical foundations. The contrast between success and failure reveals that location determines everything. Projects must connect seamlessly to existing urban centers, provide reliable utilities from day one, and secure government backing for essential services. Marketing budgets and engineering ambition cannot compensate for poor accessibility or incomplete infrastructure. Future island builders must master the basics, location, services, and timing, or risk sinking billions as ghost towns.